All right, good day, guys. This is SM Trader. Today is 5/15/2025, timestamp 12:15 p.m. This is the MNQ. My chart is set on the 20-minute. I'm just going to do a real quick review of my trading tools here and how the market performed. So we can see here, and again, if you've looked at my prior video, I tend to trade without candlesticks. I have replaced them with a PAT is what I call them. It's a trading tool that I believe gives more accurate information than candlesticks. So what I'm looking at here, I have certain levels that I have figured out where price is actually going to trade within throughout the day, and actually on every single time frame. I know exactly where price, the range that price is going to trade in between, and there are certain levels that price will attack that they act like magnets. It will go to every single time. And that is the reason why chart patterns and candlestick formations, they are just obsolete, because you want to look at where the only thing that's important is where price is, where it has been, and where it's going to go. All the other little details inside of that, patterns and candlestick formations, that doesn't matter. You just need to know where price is, where it's been, and where it's going, and that's it. So this is a 20-minute chart, and I'm looking at, let's just go to the open here. So this is the futures contract. This is the prior. This is the current session open right here. Okay. And this is the prior session close right here. But so what we're looking at here is we see that at the open, sellers had there was actually buyers were in control. And then there was a takeover attempt right here. See, there was a takeover attempt from the sellers, and here's the buyers. The buyers were in control. Sellers came over and tried to take over right here. Now, you got sellers and buyers on both sides of the line in the sand. Okay, that's the line in the sand. So I'm looking for who is going to be the dominant player to take over and break this line right here, right? To break the open. So this open is starting at 1700, by the way. So here you have the takeover attempt. Okay. Sellers gain control. Okay. Now, even though this line is moving up, if you're looking at a candlestick chart, it's actually the candlesticks are moving down. So don't get confused by this. Once you learn how to interpret this, it becomes very easy, because you can see the sellers can have control, and you can see the control line can be moving in an upwards direction, or it can be moving in a downwards direction. Same thing for the buyers. So here you see the control line is moving up for the buyers. You see here the control line is moving down for the buyers. The control line is moving up for the buyers. So the direction doesn't matter. What matters is who has the control. Okay, and you can see here buyers had control the entire time. All right. And so let's just continue here. So you can see there's that takeover attempt. Buyers had control here a little bit. So we know that price was accelerating in an upwards direction from the open. Sellers came back with the takeover attempt here. Okay. And buyers regained control. So this would have been a point of entry. Okay, that you could have taken a starting position right here. But then we see there was another takeover attempt. And this is what they like to do. They like to play around that open and that close. And they'll just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until someone gains the upper hand. Okay, someone's got to gain the upper hand. And so So throughout all of this, who really had the upper hand? Okay, we can see that it was the buyers that actually had the upper hand. But you're really not going to make any money in all this. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth stuff. If you want to do the the quick scalps, you can do that. But we can see once we got to this point, here we had a takeover attempt. Sellers took over, gained the control, okay, but you're still not, you're still not going to enter into a short position because we're still above this open right here. Okay, we need sellers to gain the control and to break that open. So here you see the sellers broke through that open. We're in this trade right here. We're in this trade. There's full confidence here. We're in this trade. Buyers come, okay, and there's a takeover attempt. Now, those looking at candlesticks, people are going to be exiting their positions. People are going to be entering long positions, thinking this thing is going to come back. No, we don't care about this. Okay, once we know who is in control here, we do not care about what the buyers are going to do at all. And then we can also see it down here. So sellers gain control. Sellers gain control right here on this second bar. They maintain control because it doesn't matter if the buyers come and push this tiny little thing right here. Buyers push back a little bit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if buyers push right here. Who is still in control? The sellers are still in control. Sellers have been in control ever since here. Ever since here, they're still in control. They're still in control. They're still in control. Okay. Buyers. So sellers in control all the way down here. Then we have the takeover attempt from here to here. Now, the takeover attempt, when I say takeover attempt, what this is saying, what this means is that there are players on both sides of the line, right? There are people going long and people going short. Now, when they're looking at the candlesticks, people going long, they see a reason for going long. Okay, and so they're taking their positions, but sellers are still also see a reason for going short. So, you can go long right here and you can get a scalp. If you were entering right here at the short at the very, right here for the first time and you didn't enter back here, but if you enter it in here, okay, you could still even make some money going short. You can make money going in both directions. If you doubt me, there's a particular TV show on YouTube, a trading TV show. You can go and watch that show and you'll see those traders. There's usually 4 or 5 traders. You'll see some go long and some go short at the exact same time because they have a different framework in their head and a different play, and entry is key to everything. And I'm going to tell you, if you can make money long and short as long as you have the right entry. You got to nail that entry, and that's what most courses don't really focus on. From what I found, they do provide entry points, but it needs to be better. It needs to be better. So once you have the takeover here, let's see. So so sellers have control. So you got to take over here, right here. So that, if you're a seller and you're going short, okay, that you're going to have a little bit of drawdown right here because the buyers are coming in. Okay. So, but once you see this right here, once you see the buyers break this line, see how we broke the line here, boom, and then we break it again. Once you see them break that right there, hey, I'm with the buyers now. Buyers. There's that takeover attempt. Buyers have the control right here. Buyers have the control right here. Boom, I'm in this right here, and I'm in it. 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 I'm gonna stay in this thing. Okay, as long as buyers have the control. Sellers came back with a little push here. Sellers came back with a little push here, but we buyers completely have the control right here. So, and so there was just this beautiful move on the day. Now let's just go ahead and bring down the candlestick chart and just take a look and compare. And another thing, guys, okay, is that so these levels that I have figured out where price is going to go. I knew that price is going to go right here. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Once we, and it's no brainer that it's going to fall down to here as well, because you have these levels here, and price will attack the mid level in between this level here and this level here. So it came down, halfway. Okay, so I'm coming down about halfway. Price is going to come down here and bounce around, and exactly how it did, it's going to bounce around and then it's going to accelerate up. And so what's the target? So once it accelerates up, the target is here. Okay, so you're going to take your profits and leave your runner on to attack this next mid level, which is going to be right along in here. And then from the prior day, you can actually see that that's actually telling us where price is going to go. That's mid level right there. The prior, not the prior, the prior session, So, so we know that price is going to come right here. So now, price is here. So I can go ahead and exit my full position, or I can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off another portion of it and continue to leave a little bit to see if we can finally come back and attack this level to claim that full distance there. So that's what we're that's the play there. So, but nevertheless, this was, so how many trades? So, this was two really, even if you had executed, if you had did your executions in all of this range chop right here, and if you had lost money, but if you had taken this move, which was a really big, nice move, and especially this one right here, no matter what you lost, you would have just gained it all back. I mean, you could have gained it back in just this one trade right here, So there are two really good trades. Nice little scalps here that you could have taken, and yeah. So let's just pull down. Let's just bring down the candlestick here and see. And so here we are with this the beautiful move. I'm going to take some of these off because I was experimenting with other things. Let's see. Let's do this here. Let's take that off here. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, and again, well, I want to share one other thing. This right here, this dashed line right here, this is a hidden level in the market. There are hidden levels in the market that has never been documented in a course or a textbook. There are hidden levels, guys. And so what I'm telling you right now, I'm the first one to reveal this. Okay. I don't even think anybody else even knows, because I created this myself. I didn't, learn this from anyone. I see the market differently. I see things, but there are these hidden levels, and this is one of them. Once price interacts with these hidden levels, they will have a reaction. They will accelerate up or down every single time on every single time frame. So again, we're looking at the 20-minute chart here. Price comes, it reacts to this level, this hidden level, and boom, it accelerates down. Okay, price is going to come back up, interact with this level, and once you are extended from this level, price will react and come back to it just like a magnet. And then once you hit that level, you're going to accelerate. Okay, so I'm on the 20-minute chart. Okay, let's just go to a 5-minute chart. Okay, 5-minute chart. Here's the hidden level right here. And you see how price reacts to it here. Push up, boom, reacts to it, boom, reacts to it, boom. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute chart. Okay, same thing. Price reacts to it, boom, we're extended from it. Price is going to spring back, going to tap it again, and it's going to accelerate. So 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 like I said, there are things that I've coded that are just is it's just remarkable. It's just amazing. And again, I've never released any thing to the public, and I'm just putting ideas out there for advanced traders. And as I continue with my videos, I will explain more and more. And I'm sure I'm going to get to the point where I will release some things for free. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go in the future with this, but I do just want to challenge people and give them ideas, and give them other ideas. And let's see, I can show you guys one other thing here. So in the future, so this what you're looking at right here, see this white line right here? This is something very, very special. I could take 100% everything off of my charts, and this tells me everything. It's more than an EMA. I would say this is an EMA on steroids. If you put just with this one utility, this one tool, I would say if you had 5 indicators on your chart and great price action layout, all of that information is in this. This is actually telling you things. It's not just a line. It's not just an EMA line. It's actually communicating. And based on the colors, it's telling you what's going on in the market. So I've programmed, I've coded for this to talk to me, for it to tell me what's happening. Okay. So for example, you see how it's bright red right here, and now it's blue and red right here, and then it's white. And then I have other colors that actually come up that gives me certain information. It's not showing up because it's not giving me, the price is not reacting that way. But just with this, it's extremely accurate. And and again, I can just take everything off of my charts and just use this only. And again, all this other stuff, again, of course, as I said, I code, so I tend to have a lot of stuff on my charts. But my actual trading, my chart is actually, it's very, very clean. And actually, I actually don't trade with this at all. Let me actually just do it really quick. Just gonna pan over here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna show you this another day because it's just gonna be too overwhelming, and this video is already run too long. But yeah, I'll just show that another day. Okay, so anyway, let me see. What else can I bring? Oh yeah, here, let's do this. I'm gonna do this last thing real quick. Sorry guys. Again, I'm gonna get better with my videos and getting prepared, but I'll just, okay, let's just bring this over here. And because what I want to show you also, okay, so 20-minute chart. And again, so looking at the activity, the trading activity, the number of people that were actually in the market today. Okay, so let's go back to the open. So we could see that there was actually more buyers in the market here. Wednesday night. And then sellers, so we're at 12 midnight here, 12 midnight. So there was a lot of sellers here that were active. Now, I'm not talking about volume of shares. I'm talking about people that have actually pushed the button, no matter if they're doing 1 share or 10,000 shares, it doesn't matter. just the number of people that are active that are just sitting there. So you can see that sellers were dominant. And then once we hit was about 3:40 in the morning. Okay, 3:40 in the morning. And when you have this abrupt change in sellers to buyers right there, when you have that abrupt change, you know that you need to take note of that. You need to take note because there's a big shift in the market. So right here, boom, and you're just in this all day long. Now right here, you can see sellers, you had a pushback right here, but there's nothing significant here, on the master control. So buyers were just consistently, in control here, the entire time, starting from right here. They took control from right here, and so this just makes it so much easier than to know which direction the stock is in. So anyway, probably on the next video I will show you guys my data panel that I use to trade, so you can completely trade even not even using this. I mean, it's just data, and it's just fantastic. But anyway, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's too long, and take care and happy trading.